It's August and it's the World Field Target Championship from the beautiful town of Isfjorden in Norway. I have the honour of representing my home nation, the USA, in a competition packed with former world champions and some of the world's elite field target marksmen. I thoroughly enjoy my field target shooting and I'm relishing the challenge of taking on the world's best shots over a 3-day event in the breathtaking Norwegian landscape. Before I leave, I put a few final touches to my preparation and load the Great Wall steed for an epic journey. Driving from my home in Derbyshire, I head down to Dover, across in the Channel Tunnel to France, through Belgium, Holland, Germany and Denmark before boarding a ferry to Norway and continuing north until I reach my destination, Isfjorden. On the first night, the elite shots from across the world of field target gather to renew old friendships and hear the wise words of competition organiser Andy Kays.
Okay, welcome again everybody. It's good to see you all, some old faces, some new. The current rules, they're not the new WFTF rules, they come into effect after Sunday, so that'll be next year in Germany.
The following morning, and still the mood is jovial as everyone takes a few shots on the zero range before hitting the practice course. I'm certainly not the best shot here, as these boys are extremely dedicated to the sport, but I'm hopeful of a decent finishing position, so as not to let down my countrymen and our beloved Stars and Stripes. Everything seems to be working just fine. Day 1 and the field are looking pretty relaxed. The weather looks good and the conditions couldn't be better. There's some great shooting by the field around me and I'm not doing too bad myself. Sticking with a decent pace and I'm happy enough. My shooting partners are doing pretty well too and I'm trying to stick with them. New to the world of field target is Spain's Javier Roncal and he's on par with myself. But the young South African champion Francois du Toit is just a few shots ahead of us. Defending world champion Conor McFlynn isn't having the best of days, but with his phenomenal form he can never be counted out of the running. Around the rest of the field, it's Wales' Simon Evans leading the group, but there's a host of fine marksmen only 1 or 2 shots behind. With a strong team, it's no surprise that England are knocking on the door, with Andy Gillett and former world champ Dan Ely close behind. I finished the day with a respectable 43 and can hold my head high going into the next 2 days of competition. The top of the leaderboard sees shy and retiring Simon Evans in the lead with a phenomenal 49. Which would have been a clear round but for a minor lapse of concentration on the last lane. England's Andy Gillett and Dan Ely, South Africa's Henny Breitenbach and the Italian veteran Dario Gusamoli are all 1 behind on 48, with a strong field knocking on the door behind them. In the other classifications, the scores look like this. The Women's Open Championship is led by South Africa's Natalie Terblanche with a score of 47. Chasing her are Portugal's Ana Pereira and Lindeen Calvert of England, both on 45. The men's Springer competition is led by Lithuania's Linus Burvis on 44, closely followed by the USA's Keith Knobloch on 42. The duo of Milas Kurvits and Ulo Lester, both of Estonia, are on 41. The women's Springer competition is led by Heli Yalakis of Estonia on 38. Lithuania's Regina Brevin and the USA's Veronica Ruff are a little way back on 32. Stay tuned for all the action from day 2 of the championship. Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best hunting, gear, airgun and bow hunting videos on YouTube.